the new album, which will be released on November the 11th. A single called No Son of Mine will be in the shops in the very near future. Sinead O'Connor is being controversial again, though this time it's about us. She said she... Hi, I'm Sonia Saul and this is the News at Night. On tonight's show we speak exclusively to Genesis. Elton John told Genesis are back. Their new album comes out on November the 11th, with the first single, No Son of Mine, already receiving considerable airplay. The album runs for over 70 minutes and shows a mixture of sentiment, some celebratory and some dealing with sadder subjects. Phil Collins has written one song about the tragedy of losing someone you love, which he was moved to write after his friend Eric Clapton lost his son in tragic circumstances.
I played it to Eric on Saturday. I told him about it, and I told a couple of people, friends of ours, that I'd done it. But really, I don't want to trade off it, you know. I mean, the song, I wrote the song, the lyrics, the day after it happened, pretty much. And I don't really want to talk too much about it. I mean, because it looks like I'm just talking about it is the wrong thing to do, you know. But there is a song that Since I Lost You on the album is not about, you know, boy meets girl, boy loses girl. It's about something, losing somebody very close to you.
Dealing with real issues has not been something that the band has ever been afraid of, but over the years the messages have become clearer.
We've always had a combination of trivial and non-trivial. I think it's just that our lyrics are perhaps a bit more understandable these days than they used to be. In the very early days we used to sort of wrap it up so much in sort of deep stuff that no one knew what we were talking about, which was nice in a way as well, but it's nice to have direct things. I think most of these songs are fairly apparent what they're about. You know, you don't have to have a sort of little, too much sort of told you about the songs to understand them.
The band were quiet for 4 years before this album, although you may have thought they'd never been away due to their prolific solo careers and last year's one-off gig at Nebworth. When the three do get together, however, the magic is still there.
Basically, you put the three guys in a room, you turn the gear on, and it either works or it doesn't. And once again, this time, I mean, it worked very well for us. I think the long gap this time is a bit longer than normal. For me, it made the first couple of days a little bit harder because you hadn't sort of played in that way before. Just improvising and jamming, and it was just, I hadn't rewritten with loud drums for a while, you know. But within a couple of days, we had some songs going and some ideas going. And I think for me, the question mark always, and probably for Phil and Tony, is each time you start again on a new album, you're kind of saying to yourself, is it still something special that is what we want to do, you know, and each time it has been.
And we'll have more from Genesis with a full report from the set of the video for No Son of Mine on Monday's News at Night. A party was held in London last night to launch an album. That's nearly it from us for today, but before we go, here's a look at that new Genesis single, No Son of Mine, with Phil Collins on the set of the video, filmed yesterday.
Genesis at HMV. 2 decades of brilliance. 5 years since Invisible Touch. Now, Genesis present their superb new album, We Can't Dance, featuring the brilliant No Son of Mine. No HMV, no music.